Hi guys and welcome to my channel, and I'm joined today by my awesome mother.
Hi guys.
Sorry. And in today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I know I do some cooking for you because me and my mum are always cooking, and so I wanted to get her involved on this video. So I'm going to be cooking Yoruba Egusi soup. I hope I pronounced that right.
Egusi soup.
Yeah, what she said. Egusi soup. So we're going to be cooking that dish today. So if you want to know how we make this, then keep on watching. Thanks guys. So I'm going to go through the main ingredients you need for this dish. Now my family loves meat. So here we have the bokoto, followed by the lamb and the turkey gizzard. And at the back there we've got shaki, aka tripe, and smoked turkey in the last pot. So I've laid out some of the other ingredients, I'll go through those too. Here we have the dried or smoked fish. And this is Eru, also known as dawa dawa, in its blended and seed form. Stockfish in whole or stripped form. Egusi in its blended and seeded form. Crayfish whole and blended. Some stock cubes to season. Some onions. Bell peppers. Canned or fresh tomatoes. Scotch bonnets for the extra spice. And lastly some fresh or frozen spinach. So first step is to make sure you wash all the meat really well. Next, season the meat with salt, dry pepper and spices as you like. In this case we use curry and thyme. Now I've used different pots to cook all the meat because they have different cooking times and depends on whether or not you want to use the stock. For example, we don't like the stock from the bokoto or from the shaki, so we're not going to be using those. Then add water to each pot, but just be careful not to add too much water to the lamb. And here I've added some onions to the lamb and the gizzard to improve the taste. Next, just pop your pots on the fire and make sure you just keep an eye on them until the meat is tender and cooked. Now the bokoto we've got in a pressure cooker because it takes a little longer to cook. And now the meat's cooked, we're going to take out an assortment of meat that we're going to be using for the egusi. Using the stock from the lamb and the gizzard only, we're going to be adding some fish. Now after I've removed the bone from the fish, I'm then going to soak them and wash them before adding them to the pot. I've also got some Eru soaking and some stockfish soaking, which will also be washed before they're added to the pot. So here in the blender I've got a mix of scotch bonnet, bell peppers, onions and tomatoes. This is all blended and added to the stock. It will then form the main body of the egusi soup. Then you get ready to add some other ingredients. The Eru. Next I add some crayfish. Followed by the star of the show, obviously the egusi. Then we add some palm oil and tomato puree. Then add the assortment of meat. Now the egusi cooks slowly, so you have to add water for it to cook. Here I add some Knorr chicken cubes. As an option, you can also add egusi balls, which is made by mixing egusi and palm oil and then rolled into balls before being added to the soup. Now you soak your washed spinach in hot water and leave it to stand. Then drain off the water before adding it to the soup. Now it's important to check that the egusi is cooked before adding the spinach. So the twins were actually sleeping while we cooked, but then my daughter woke up just towards the end. I guess she could smell that food cooking, so she decided to join us in the kitchen. So my mum backed her. Oh, she's awesome. And she soon fell back asleep. Now for the Yorubas, no egusi soup is complete without pounded yam. So here we had pounded yam flour to hot boiling water. Now you have to be quick to make sure you don't get any lumps. And there you have it guys, ready to be served, and that was my husband's portion. He absolutely loved it. It was so yummy. So thanks for watching, and feel free to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye my loves. So the first question is obviously, how did we meet? We met